Hello everyone, this is Lana from South Florida. Welcome to my garden. There are so many new blooms in the garden, and I also have a few new plants I would like to share with you guys today. And look at this. This is Dendrobium Newbee type and it's so beautiful. It's in a full bloom. I just love it. There's so many different colors, and this is very pretty white with the dark purple marking in the leaf, little pink colors on the petals. So pretty, and it smells so good, very refreshing, lemony, citrusy, very pretty. This one is my Home Depot orchid. It's probably like 3 years old now. This is the tag. Let's see. Yes, but it's bloomed last year, of course not as much, but the blooms last for a long time too. It was potted a year ago in this clay pot with my favorite mix for Dendrobium and Cattleyas, which is the expanded clay pebbles mixed with charcoal and coconut husk. So here, because my plants growing outside, this media is very well drained, so I like it for my plants. I mean, they enjoy it. My Cattleyas here are still blooming. This is Skinneri. I always want to say different name for her, but two of them that are purple, still blooming. So pretty. How can I see it? But she's been blooming for a while. And there is a white variety opening up. This is Skinneri alba. I have a few more buds there. She's just starting to open up. So pretty. It smells good too. Certain time of the day, not all the time. And look at that. This is a encyclia starting to open up. There's another one, couple of spikes. This one is Rosea. Oh, I love her. Just colors are so rich. This is encyclia. This one was from Palmer Orchids, and it smells good too. And the colors is just so rich, dark chocolate with this bright purple fuchsia leaf. They're just starting to open up. She has the 2 spikes here, but we'll get back to her when she's fully opened. Absolutely love her. And look here. Oh, let me get this one here closer. Look who is open here. She is such a good girl. She's been blooming a couple times a year for me. So this is, I don't know, at least 4 times she blooms, or 5 for me. I have her for 3 years, and I'll get to her tag. She has a tag, but look at these little freckles and this beautiful lip. Very pretty, and this is the best she blooms. I feel like before she had fewer flowers, but bigger in size, like this one. And this time she has 6 flowers on 1 flower spike, maybe a little bit smaller in size, although I feel like the more they just open up, the couple on top, and I feel like they grow bigger as the time goes in the flower of the size of the flower itself. So she's, oh my gosh, she never was repotted. She's still an original 4-inch pot. Was sitting in the clay pot, and she grew roots all over it, and then she suddenly overgrew and now she's all over the basket. So I'm not touching her while she's happy. So we'll see as it goes, because she now climbs all over the basket. And I think there might be another flower spike. It feels plump here. That's the Glorious May. Oh, and it smells good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Like a perfume. Very nice. There she is. Absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love her. She is the Home Depot baby too, the bag baby. Alright, so what else here? We still have the Gold Digger, Cattleya Gold Digger blooming, but she's on her way out. She was blooming for a while. This is a Brutonia hybrid. Just such a happy orchid. I think you guys must have. This is from Brethren's Orchids, and she's been blooming forever. Since I bought her, if you look here, the flowers were right here in that little dry tip, and then she grew new side spikes, and she's like keep producing new buds and just keep blooming for months now. And I love this long space, like little, maybe not quite 2 feet long, and kind of branching down. So if she's hanging off the basket or attached to the tree or attached, you know, growing on the mountain, that would be gorgeous. Might need a new place. She's just been so happy here. Alright, so what else? The Jackie Bright is still blooming. What a beautiful flowers. One of them, I have 2 of them. One is from Home Depot, one is from Palmer's Orchids. And one has 3 flower spikes, and other got 2. Such a happy girls. I have let's see if we can see. That's the tag for this one, and I already showed them in the previous video, but they just look so pretty. How can I miss them? The orange, bright orange with the reddish lip, so pretty, still blooming. It has another spike that turned the other way. I cannot look this way. See, this has, you can see better here, darker lip on this side. So pretty. This color is just beyond. And that's the name is my also Home Depot Orchids. Never was repotted. It just took over a clay pot that she was sitting in, her original plastic pot. So most of them, they just, sorry, getting so noisy. This is the yellow one. Oh my gosh, I love her too. Look at that. How beautiful. Also fragrant and been blooming for a few weeks now. She's the same age. I have her as long as the rest of the orchids here, 2 to 3 years. And this is first time this one start blooming for me. But the Jackie Bright, this is second time blooming, and the Gold Digger, second time blooming for me. Look at them, how pretty. I love how they are on the stand and all the bright colors everywhere. I saw few buds too. And the new orchids, I just got them. I went to Bennett House. Is it a Bennett House? The museum in Fort Lauderdale. They had orchid show there. Actually today orchid show too. So it was yesterday and today. And I bought 3 plants, which are here. This is kind of like Shamburgia type. And all 3 plants I brought from Brethren Orchids. This is the only one that is blooming, has 2 flower spikes. I love the color. Let's see if you can see better here. The kind of lavender pink with the whiter throat, and the lip is brighter pink. So pretty. A bunch of flowers on the same spike. This one is a little bit longer. Very nice. This is, let's see what I have. So it's like what, 4-inch pot. Has 2 nice grows, and there is the headsack. Yes, I paid for her this much, but she is pretty good size, good, healthy, blooming Cattleya. I mean, Lyalea hybrid, I will say. I don't know what a CLL stands for. I mean, I've read about her, but I cannot pronounce the name. Anyway, she's a happy girl. I'm so happy that I got her. And couple more here is another baby. And I don't know, she might bloom this year, because she's a good size. Look at that very plump cane, and then look like little sheet here, but then it has a new growth there. This one, there is no picture. It's a new hybrid. I think it's gonna be in yellow colors. A little ant there. I saw this ant on the camera. And the other one, I don't want to mix it up, is about the same size, but this one has a little, look like a, not just sheet, but I think it has something inside. Goodness, why is it so loud today? It's Sunday. What with all the plants? This is the white with a bright purple fuchsia leaf. Oh my gosh, they had it in bloom, the sample plant. I fell in love with it. So I cannot wait. I think it's gonna bloom. I just have to keep it in the right spot. It doesn't get sunburn or anything. Alright, I'm pretty happy about this. And I also wanted to include my anasmum dendrobiums that are still blooming. I just love them. They're still in bloom. It's been for several weeks that they're blooming. They're just gorgeous. And the fragrance is to die for. It's sweet, sweet raspberry fragrance. So pretty. And they bloom once a year, springtime, but they're really worth to wait it. I just adore them. Really enjoy the scent and the look of them. So they bloom on the leafless canes, so they grow pretty much all summer. They already have a new growth there. So and long canes, they lose the leaves and they bloom in the spring. Come in different colors. I don't have white. I come pink, blue, white, purple. This is particular one look just like anosmum, what is the balm? I don't have it here. It was blooming earlier, but this is the name for this one, the little sweet scent. It's a lavender pink color petals and this beautiful dark fuchsia markings in the throat. So pretty. Have a few little ones that grew from baby plants. This is a nester. Little smaller flowers. It's a younger plant. It's grow longer. The cane's gonna be much longer than I have now. What maybe longest is little under the foot. But there were babies. That was the size of my babies when I got them, like this little. And this is second year they're blooming for me. I love, love, love the smell of them. This is, I think, an osmum hybridized with Parisiae. My Parisiae is not blooming yet, little too early. This one sitting on a clay pot. There is a little bit of sphagnum moss, that's it. And those guys in the basket, but I have some the mix of the pebble, the clay pebbles with the coconut husk and charcoal there. This is this very fuzzy, oh my god, it's so pretty. Fuzzy, the leaf looks so cute. I love, love, love this smell. Now these guys are so also pretty. Oh, let's focus. But they're not fragrant. At least mine is not. So pretty. Very pale pink lavender color with the white lip. No fragrance, but absolutely gorgeous. This year I got to this long canes. I'm so proud of it. It was also teeny tiny. This is the second year it blooms, but third year I have it. And I have a tag here. Let's see. Aphelium, if I say it correctly. Aphelium. Dendrobium. Almost, there we go. But it's already have bunch of little new growths. Little reddish color. New growing. It's the same like anosmum. They are spring bloomers, bloom at the same time, lose all the leaves. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It grew so big this year. So excited. They do like very bright light. They get all filtered light when they're growing under that shade, the sunscreen shade that is 50-50 that I have. 50% sunscreen. Love it. Okay, I need to move on. The Mimi Palmer is blooming, and again this is also so fragrant. Love, love, love it. This is must have. It blooms few times a year, so absolutely must have orchid for anybody who loves Vendas. This one is big now. I have a new dendrobium. This was my birthday present from my husband, although I bought it myself and I told him that it's his present to me. I think it's like chocolate something. Let's see, first we're gonna see the tag here. This one. There are two of them in there. I'm gonna repot it. It came in this basket in a sphagnum moss, which I don't like to grow my orchids here in Florida outdoors. Just to get too soggy. We have irrigation system. I water my orchids with the hose when it's not raining or irrigating, so it's too much moisture for it. So I'm gonna move them to the clay pot with the clay pebbles, the expanded clay pebbles, like I do for the rest of my dendrobiums. Okay, they're so little. And let's see if we can focus on them. There we go. It has, I think, 3 canes blooming in that orchid. One of them has like 3 flower spikes. This one. It's looking so happy. It's so cute. Yellowish brownish color with a little bit pale pink on the lip. But it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flower spikes on that plant. They just want to turn down, look down, but I think we can see it. So I was so happy to find this. This is my Home Depot purchase. And a second one, also dendrobium in the same pot. Very pretty color. Okay, when I start tapping the screen, that's it. It's not gonna focus by itself. It just wants me to tap it all the time. It's a very pretty color. Purple with the yellowish kind of toward the base. And it has a different name. Let's see if I can get it from this side. I'm spending so much time at the same orchid, you guys. I have a couple more to show. That's the other one, the name of this. So, but they're gonna go to different pot. They're not gonna live in this basket here. Oh, let it go. Okay, Grammatophyllum orchids are on the way. This is my jumbo. This time she has 2 long flower spikes, and they want to kind of hang down like this. So last year I got only 1 flower, but because I think it was attacked by a strip or something, so it was 1 flower spike. Oh my gosh, I have 2 more spikes in the back. I didn't see that. You baby gave me 4 flower spikes. I had no idea. All I saw is 2 long in the front. I'm so excited. So I had 1 flower on that 1 spike last year. I was so happy because I have it for a few years, and last year it bloomed for first time and it didn't give me many flowers. Where is the name? It's a jumbo with the brown flowers, little greenish markings on it. So this one, if you can see, it used to be in a wooden basket. So you can see a little bit of basket over there. Can you see? It doesn't want to focus. If I touch the screen too much, it just drives me crazy. So, but it's really overgrown it. It's kind of on the side of the climb out of basket on the side, so I kind of turned it a little bit and now it's just roots clump all over the basket. So this is the size of it. I believe it's a jumbo Grammatophyllum, but I will add the name if I won't find the tag. Pretty big. And this one here, remember it lost most of its leaves after the cold spell because I did not bring it in the house, but it has so many flower spikes. So they're gonna be blooming soon. I'm super excited. How many spikes it has? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see 12 spikes. That's the one that also on the table stand, and it just had like a the coconut liner, and then it just overgrew. The green is the not a mold, it's a oh my gosh, what is it? The green stuff is what? Algae. There we go, because this side get water from the irrigation system too. I barely water it. If no irrigation, then I might spray it with the hose when I spray rest of my orchids. But it used to be beautiful, so much foliage, beautiful leaves, but they all dropped after that cold spell. It didn't take it well. So now I know Grammatophyllums are very sensitive to cold. And this is the elegance. That's the name. Elegance. There we go. And barely can see it, but it's a big one. Alright, let's see what else is blooming here. I see the little curvifolia. Did I say it right? I don't see the tag. Has 2 flower spikes. She's so little, but it's the second time she's blooming, and she's actually giving me 2 flower spikes. Super excited. They also bloom once a year. So this one, my new addition. That's the species also. Flabella. I forgot. It's hard to see. I forgot the name. Oh my goodness, what was this camera? But I think I have a little bud in there, like little flower spike somewhere. I saw somewhere over there. I don't want to mess with it, but I swear I saw some bud in there. Right there. Cannot wait. Haven't seen her blooming yet. Okay, we're all gonna get headache from this. Let me stop it. Alright, I had to stop the video because when I start touching the screen, you always have to touch the screen. It really gets crazy. Alright, I love these dendrobiums here. And I love dendrobiums because they rebloom from old canes and bloom forever. This is my no ID one that has 2 flower spikes. Is huge. She's so pretty. Look at her, she's in full bloom. Isn't she gorgeous? The flowers are huge. I don't know how many flowers she has, but absolutely gorgeous. I should film her separately. Too bad she doesn't have ID. She's pretty big. I have her for a few years. Probably 5. Oh, this side. Gosh, she's beautiful from everywhere you go. Here is a couple of things. This is fragrant. I think I already filmed her. She's been blooming forever. Such a sweet cotton candy smell. Oh my gosh. I love her. Love the fragrance of her. And that's the Barton. Here is one blooming for a week probably, because she just opened her last buds. And she apparently last year when she bloomed for me first time, I thought why she has these curvy petals. I thought maybe the bugs got it, but no, this is just the way she is. Her side petals curve a little bit. And boy, she's fragrant. Also sweet cotton candy. Oh, so sweet. Love it. And she's the hybrid. That's her name. She was my orchid that I bought from a lady who was downsizing her garden. So she was a good deal, but she has some sunburn on her. That's okay. She's doing pretty good. Okay. Now, I always say Danciniana, but I mispronounce it and I cannot reach the tag. Denisoniana, I think. Something like that. But she has fewer flowers on the spikes, 2 spikes, and again, also beautiful fragrance. Absolutely love her, especially in the evening. Beautiful yellow, bright flowers. Love her. And here's the Schimburgia that is on the way out. I need to trim the I'm going to trim all the flower spikes, and I need to hang her differently, because I just put the chain around her because the hook broke. So she needs to get better place, better hanger. I'll work on it this weekend. And looks like my passion fruit vine recovering, because I repotted it since we put down the other palm tree. Wow, it's so loud here. I don't know, guys, if we can see the Wakima Ventus here. She's getting so tall. She's just getting out of hand, but lots of new flower buds. Goodness. I need to start trimming her because she's, I don't know, she's like 7 feet, if not more now. 7 feet tall. Look at her. She is huge. Alright, let's see what we have over there. I have this beautiful orange flower here, a Cattleya. I hope she's still in bloom. Let's see her. This time she's a little bit smaller in size. Last time when she bloomed, she was so much bigger. This time she gave me kind of smaller cane. I'm sorry guys, it's so loud. Unbelievable. That's the pool heater going and the plane is flying. So sorry. Orange, bright orange with this beautiful lip. The lip is not red, it's purple. It's just on the camera the way it shows. Oh, thanks God. It just went off. This one is attached to the wooden mount. And she needs to be really watered pretty much every day because they kind of shriveled cane because she get underwater. And this is Hypodemia. One more buds, 2 flowers that are open. She also growing on that wooden slotted block here. Oh, and I have Bullenianum dendrobium. Where is there is the thing. Oh. Goodness, it's gonna be upside down. Okay, let's see the name, there we go. I see so many buds that it's gonna be flowering pretty soon. Look how many buds, flower buds. It's kind of bright orange, yellow orange, cluster of little flowers, teeny tiny flowers. So I cannot wait. They have 2 of these guys opened here, blooming at the same time. And it has 2 more spikes and 2 new spikes are growing here. So this one is really particular plant. That's the Mendenhall. I call it butterfly orchid Cycopsis, right? It needs certain light, certain shade, certain watering. It needs to be fertilized a lot because they flower all the time almost. Like they drop the old flower and there's already a new flower bud there. So it spent a lot of energy. Ooh, broke the, probably birds were messing here. So it need to be fertilized a lot too. So it won't bloom itself to death. Oh, it's still blooming. These pretty flowers are. And look at this. Starting to open. Little Ionopsis, is that right? Goodness, look at the teeny tiny flowers, but they're gonna get bigger as they open. This is like miniature. I don't know how big they grow, but I think they're native to Florida. That's the name. Teeny tiny, like the size of Tolumnia, right? It has this long spike. Okay, you guys, I need to get out of here and just very quickly show a few things are blooming here. Arandas and Mocaras and few of these Rhinoceros orchids. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful one. There's something there has a spike. There is one Rhinoceros hybrid. I see so many spikes. There is a pink one. This is Aranda J-Rock pink, I believe. Oh, can I get there? This is Aranda J-Rock ink. She's purple color, but the lip is so dark like ink. So those are in a clay pot and supported by that metal cage there, and they're also all sitting in the growing in a lava rock mix with charcoal. Look at this orange with red markings, red freckles. So beautiful. Yeah, those are not red freckles, those are spots. Maybe they are freckles. Just love it. The red one is still blooming. It's a long spike, but it's hiding there behind the plant. The Dendrobium is blooming. Last year it was blooming for like 6 months straight. It was doing so well. This month is a little more shy, fewer flowers. And this one is opening up. This one blooming first time. So we'll see what color it is. This is Mukara. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna say goodbye here. It's getting loud again. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.